Shit. Yeah, that time I had to enjoy a whole entire year. So last time I did my live show, I mean, I decided to do a New Year's Eve special. And, and they have this news regarding the Melanie Watson death slash tragedy. And, and another one that I did based on an old episode of Different Strokes where it has the episode it was called Kathy. It was from that was from like nearly 44 years ago. I think it was like January the 30th. So not January the 30th. It was December the 30th of 2025. I got the months all mixed up because I had to go through a lot. I was watching some videos on YouTube and my uncle was like already in bed, and he must have think I'm calling him about the money. So I must admit I have. He's, he got disappointed at me over the phone. So I had to like I don't think he's doing anything wrong. He was waiting on the other check to come. He was waiting on some checks to come anyway. He must have think I'm worrying him to death. So love my uncle to death, man. I really, really do, man. Because I know he's trying way to, but I'm gonna just let him do his thing. I just don't like getting, I just don't like getting the runaround. So the other money I'm gonna say, well, that's all last year money. It's all 2025 money. I'm waiting on the new money. You know what I mean? I'm waiting on the new money. So yeah, still waiting on that 2026 paper. So yeah, I was so busy watching other videos that kind of like got to all sorts of views on YouTube. I had to go back to wearing the new era hat. Every option I have is already valid. If something happens, hey, my aunt might want to go on and have a conversation and all that. Now my uncle's already running to my aunt, all frantic. So now my uncle's running to my aunt all the way frantic. And of course, he had these injuries. Fuck it. I might just fuck it. I might just be like be what other people used to do and stop calling the guy and let him do what he wanted. I'm gonna do this man's care. You don't need to be having me waiting like this until I get the money from him. But there was a time where I had to go wait for wait a little bit and then I have to have patience or something. But family members, yeah, you just can't rely on people who already been carrying you for at least years and decades. You just can't keep up with people. I mean, people can't you can't keep up with people, even though they can't even keep up with you in that part. Yeah, yeah, Christopher, Christopher Wallace, you know, couldn't get what he wanted from his mom, so he had to go rob a fucking bank in New York. See, this was all audio that was from the Ready to Die album that I was listening to. So I remember 1994 when my dad used to have me and my mom and my sister out for a ride with him. He bumping the Biggie Smalls album, Ready to Die. So I was a youngster at the time, so I didn't even know he bumping that album. It was on on audio cassette. It was on audio cassette tape. So the only copies of the album that was already out on CDs and tapes anyway, and records. So it was like September of 1994. I gotta search this out. I'm gonna search Ready to Die. See, I'll tell you about the album. The album was so released. You know what I'm saying? See, September 13th, 1994. That's uh where the debut album Ready to Die came out. It was released, after it got recorded. You know what I mean? And I think it was December of '93. That was prior to Tupac, you know, getting arrested in November of the 19th, 1993. That was for the sexual assault and sodomy of a young woman who happened to be Ayanna Jackson, right? It's the same woman that uh that Jack Agnant had introduced him to at a club. It was prior to September 18th. So, but the album got finished up. The album Ready to Die, Biggie Smalls album, that came out. It just finished up and done in June of '94 after it got recorded in December of '93. This is all prior to Tupac, going to court. You know, especially in New York. They got all this shit that's out. See, that happened with That's where the album was recorded at, the Hit Factory. Uh, the guy, who later owned that recording studio is Troy. His name is Troy Germano. He owned and operated that studio. It was in New York. Some shit I didn't feel like reading. That shit didn't even happen that time. Okay, okay. This is they started talking about Westbound Records. That was like a record label that was founded by a man named Armin Baladian. Armin Baladian, who had founded that record label. I think it was a record label that brought out some Parliament. It just released some Parliament stuff. I think there's some legal beef going on. There's some legal beef going on between him and George Clinton. I think so. Westbound. This was before it's before the whole thing with Janus Records and Atlantic. So this is between that, but this is where you gotta have the names that come out of nowhere. So all the names that's already been used up. See, that record label was already been like done for. It was Uptown Records, so it's all record labels that already been done. Talk about sampling. Look at the album. It was on vinyl. I'll show you here. There's a record there, so you can look at the record. It has like it had a bunch of songs there that was already out on cassette tape, but it was out on record. It was a vinyl, so it has intro, things didn't change. Give me the loot, Machine Gun Funk, Warning, Ready to Die, One More Chance, the sexual, yeah, the sex interlude. Oh, and the what? Oh, that's it. The what? The song was already out. It was featuring Method Man from the Wu Tang Clan. Yeah, I said it. Juicy, the song. We have Everyday Struggle. The song's it's called the other song is called Me and My Bitch. You got Big Papa on there. You got Respect there. You got Friend of Mine. There's Unbelievable, Suicidal Thoughts. You know what I'm saying? That's 17 songs right there. But you got the other two songs that never even fit the uh, the original album version. It was Who Shot Ya? It was Who Shot Ya and Dreams. Yeah, Dreams are fucking an R&B bitch. Just playing. So the original album was already out '94, but he had a reissue of the album that was out on record, but nobody else even knows where it's coming from. But I listened to it. I listened to it on the MP3 anyway. I used to. See, that's remastered from at least 2004. That's a 2004 remaster that was already been seen. Anybody can be recognized for some reason. Something about Eddie Murphy. Oh, they got PS5 Ghost right there. So they have this. They have a Slim there. So, well, that one. See, the PS5 there has a Ghost of Yotai limited edition bundle. So my PS5 digital console was like was like a discless console. So I only get to play it. I only get to play it sometimes when I start playing. I still going to play Warface Clutch Echoes of Valor. I tried it out, but that was like from a PS4. So this one's a limited edition here. So see, we'll look at the other consoles that always do look different. So we're going to that. See all the consoles you see here. So this one right here. That one already had a CD thing in it. So this one right here, this one's like discless, folks. It's a digital edition that don't have anything to do with it. So this one doesn't even have, you know, see that it's like discless right here. See, the system was like discless at the time already. The system already got me this game. This gaming console is a digital console, but this is from like Klarna. It's a disc-free console. I already opened it up. I opened it on Christmas Day, where I did a live show based on me opening up that console. See, it has internet connection. I tried it out. It had internet connection in it. It had a PlayStation account in it. That's already a requirement. So the disk drive and vertical stand is already sold separately. Disk drive was already in it. So I'm gonna show you what this thing looks like. This is what this thing looks like, folks. See, this is what it looks like, folks. This is what a PS5 console looks like. See, show you here. See, this console that I had to open up. I opened it like around Christmas day. I had to hook it up, plug it up, and try it out. I downloaded some games. I downloaded the Fortnite game here. I think it's after Christmas, I think. And then New Year's, I had to download some other games that was on that digital console. So there's no need for a PS5 gaming disc. I already gave I already gave that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 game disc to Harold. I gave it to Harold so he can play on his PS5 console. And that thing already has a disc in it. Thing has a a disc, it has a disc, you know, tray thing in it. So this one doesn't even have a disc. This one doesn't even have a disc tray. It's a digital kind. It's like disc free. So it says corner. It has like from like $36 a month. There's four payments, and that will add no interest with corner. So I got all sorts of notifications from my PS4 is telling me about corner. So corner would have done something. So you have to look at the Ghost of Yotai limited edition model group slim thing. But it has a history though. We're going right in. Right here. That thing does have a disk drive in it. Oh, stupid fuck. So you have all sorts of them. So you gotta look right at it. And there's a history here. There's a disk drive. So see that console has a disk drive in it. That one has a disk drive in it. But this one here, this one is like this one does have a disk drive in it and a vertical stand. It's diskless. It's a disk-free console. So the things like a disk-free console that meets the one that has meets the one that does have, you know, that has a disk drive in it. So that's two things. So we want me to do the math then. So we'll work on it now. Okay, I'm gonna focus on something. Jesse's child. Okay, don't care. I got other things to deal with besides besides stepping in the ring. I got another video that I had to do. It's me trying out my new PS5 digital console. So I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna play it live on this in the YouTube studio here. Right. All right. I'm gonna be see you on another video. I'll see you on another video. I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna meet you here right now after I'm done with the stream. See you later.